Hey folks, Joe Carroll here, and thanks for watching this video on how to buy a home. There are 10 easy steps. I know you're excited, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Step number 1, you want to find a lender. I know it sounds backwards, but there's a reason. If you go find a good lender, he's going to tell you exactly what you can afford, what your credit score is, if you can get pre-qualified, which is huge when looking for a house, and also he's going to let you know what grants are possibly out there that could assist you in the down payment of a house. So, that being said, the first thing you want to do is find a lender. Get that pre-qualification in your hand so when you do find a house, you'll have it. The seller will know how interested you are in the house. The second step in the process is to make a list. This is going to be your wish list, so make it big. Let the realtor know what you want as far as square footage, how many bedrooms, location, price, do you want a garage, a pool, a horse barn, and then what you want to do is you want to categorize it by importance. This is really going to help your realtor when it comes time to search for a home. Step number 3 may be the most important step of all, selecting a realtor. There are so many realtors out there and agents that it's going to be very hard for you to find the very best one to suit your needs. So, how do you pick one out from all the rest? That's really easy. Ask a friend, ask a coworker, ask a sister, a brother, a mother, father, anybody you know that has purchased a house recently. All right, we have a line on a great realtor. The next step is the interview process. Call the realtor and see if you can meet them in their office. You want to do this to make sure that the office is a professional environment, that they have all the tools that they're going to need to find your perfect house. The first question you want to ask when you meet them is, are they licensed in the state that you want to live in? Now there's a big difference between an agent and a realtor. Realtors are commonly held by a higher code of ethics. They take continuing education classes throughout their career so they can stay up to date on the real estate needs. Definitely ask the realtor for referrals. How many people have they helped the last year? Also ask how many homes have they sold in the past year, and on an average, how much savings did they save that buyer over the last year on the homes purchased? Don't be afraid to ask questions. The more questions you ask, the better realtor you're going to get working for you, and the easier it is for your home search. Okay, the realtor has our want list. He does a search. He gives us a few houses to go look at. We go look at 3 or 4, and finally, on the 5th one, we pull into the driveway, and BAM! We know it's a house we want. So what do? That's right, step number 5. We want to make an offer. So we zip back to the office. He gets all the contracts ready that we're going to need and all the disclosures for us to sign. All we have to do is discuss how much we think this home is worth and how much we think we can get it for. Now remember, when you make an offer, there are certain things that can happen. They could say yes, they could say no, or they could counter back. But no matter what, you're going to have to put out earnest money. Now ask your realtor what that entails. There's no set price for earnest money, but it's very important that you know the liabilities and the pros for earnest money. Whew! After a couple days of intense negotiations, you'll never guess what happened. That's right, we got a contract. So, we sign the contract, it's accepted. What do we do next? Okay, now there are a lot of things that your realtor is going to be doing that you won't know. It's going to be behind the scenes. But what you have to do is you have to get all the inspections done that you requested. So if it's a whole house inspection, termite inspection, radon, lead-based, mold, whatever it is, you have to get those scheduled right away. Make sure that house is perfect for when you want to move in. And then the only other thing you have to do is the occupancy permit and get all the utilities turned over to your name and make sure that your financing guy doesn't need anything else from you. Okay, providing all the inspections went well, step number 8 would be the final walk. Usually you do this the day before or the day of or the morning of closing. All this is so you can walk through the house, make sure all the things that they said they were going to fix were fixed, and that the house is in pristine shape, the same way it was when you saw it. Step 9, the closing. This is it. You made it. We're finally at the table. Make sure that you bring a state-issued driver's license or ID. You'll definitely need it, along with a cashier's check if you have any funds to bring to the closing. And I hope you got a lot of rest last night, because there's a ton of papers you're going to have to sign. Just kidding, it's not going to be that bad. You're going to have what they call a HUD, or a settlement statement. Your lender and your realtor will be there with you every step of the way to guide you. Well, you did it. All that's left is step number 10. Get your keys. Make sure you get all the keys, the garage door openers. Even though you do have the keys to the house, I tell all my clients to hurry home and change all of the exterior locks, because you never know who has keys. The neighbors may have some relatives and things like that. I hope you found this very informative. If you have any questions, please give me a call. I don't care where you live or where you're moving to. Area code 618-920-6189. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please subscribe or share with your friends. Happy hunting.